Hi guys, it's me, Manic Mama. Sorry, the hubby got me some readers so I can read my poem. I'm a little blinded because he had the flash on, but I'm not showing any. I do have an FO, and that will be like my thumbnail and my and a picture like the very beginning of the video. That is one of my very good friends, Brian, wearing the hat that I made him from my mom's yarn, the Red Heart Mexicana. Was like her favorite yarn. And I know why. It was all bright and different colored. She loved variegated yarns anyway. So that's the beginning. That's my FO. I did finish my shawl, but I didn't have someone to videotape me while the sun was out, and I want you guys to be able to appreciate the colors. And I don't have a lot of good lighting, and so outside you'll be able to see how I just think it came out beautiful. So tomorrow, even though it's not FO Friday, I will record my shawl for you guys. I think it's beautiful. And I'll show you my Seta hat out in the sun too, because I got my Seta hat done, for Seta's cow. But, so, it's Friday. I had my counseling. Yesterday and today have been really hard days for me. My anxiety is pretty high right now. And no one, I'm so thankful that no one that I'm thankful no one is sick right now, but it's just the scare of, and they've made it, they've changed things at Walmart for LJ. He has to get a health check every time he goes into work. He has to go in a different door now, and they have it all set up in that area. They all go through there. They take their temperature, and they, ask them questions, and if they've got any symptoms or whatever, they have to go straight home, which is good, because that's good for the public, that's good for them. And then they also have the aisles, so they're one way. You can only go down one way, up one way. You can't go back, past each other. Which I kind of wish it worked that way all the time, because I get tired of people being in my way. But, shh, don't tell anybody. The thing is that, so to me, if they're starting that protocol, then I feel like that means things are getting more serious instead of better, which we all kind of knew that. So it's just piqued my anxiety on top of some other things that just on my mind. So I don't know if you guys, I don't know how you guys' anxiety affects you, but I either go through periods where I can't sleep, or I get really depressed, and then that's all I can do is sleep. Today I didn't sleep. I finished my shawl. I was real happy with that, and brainstormed on some things to do. And I want to do a no-sew face mask tutorial, but I've got to figure out a place to do it where I have good lighting. And I was going to do it outside today, but in the backyard, for one, it rained, so I couldn't have. I can't do it in my backyard because my neighbor dogs will not quit barking. We didn't have the cookout last night in the backyard because of that, because they bark nonstop. And then the front yard, I got to get it set up if I do it in the front yard, because I could do it on the picnic table in the backyard. So I got to set everything up, and so it really has to be on a day that I've got help at least in the morning by LJ. So I don't know, but I am going to try to do a no-sew mask tutorial on using stuff that hopefully you have here at home. If you don't have, it's kind of and I even came up with because it's using an old t-shirt and rubber and hair ties. But then I also watched one, and I think I can make the same pattern, but using, you make your own loops out of pieces of t-shirt. So I'm hoping tomorrow that I can get that done. So there's that. I'm going to do my poem, and then this will be a short but sweet one because I have potato soup on the stove, and it shouldn't take too long because potatoes are cooked. So I found a poem about crochet. Keep with the yarny goodness. It's called Crochet by Jan Mordenski. Even after darkness closed her eyes, my mother could crochet. Her hands would walk the rows of wool, bending to a woolen music. The die lots were registered in memory: apple skin, chocolate, porcelain pan. The stitches remembered like faded rhymes: pineapple, sunflower, window pane, shell. Tied to our lives those past years by merely a soft-colored yarn, she'd sit for hours, her dark lips moving as if reciting prayers, coaching the sighted hands. The end. Like I said, that's Crochet by Jan Mordenski. I thought it was kind of cool to find a poem about crochet. And I'll look some more for some more like that. But that was the first one that came up. And I thought that one was pretty cool. My mom could actually crochet in her sleep. She would doze off when she got older. And she'd literally, with her eyes closed, still be crocheting. It was kind of cute to watch. But, so that was an interesting poem. And there is a few channels that actually that pertains to. And, yeah. So I think that's it for today. Sorry it's not too exciting. How was your day? How are you doing mentally? My counseling session was a lot of crying. And they have now shut down their counseling office. My counselor will be seeing people from at home. He'll be working from at home. And those that he can't video chat with, he is going to call and do phone checks on. So at least they get somebody checking on them. So that's good. But them shutting the counseling office down kind of scares me. But he was kind of told that he was urged to do that. So, what we did, I guess I had a good counseling session. I cried a lot to him. Told him I've been real moody. And he said that that is normal. And for me not to feel bad about that. I don't really feel bad for being moody. I feel bad that I take it out on other people. Don't know if y'all are like that. But, so, there's the video. I love you guys. Have a good night. Enjoy the people that you love. Hug the ones you can physically and hug the ones virtually that you can't. And keep everybody in their thoughts and prayers. K.O. Kelly, I believe, still could use some prayers. The last I knew, she still wasn't feeling well. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to know of anybody being sick. And Grandma Benny, I don't know if her electricity's back on yet, but she had no electricity and she's not having a very good day. Yesterday and today were kind of crappy for her, so say a prayer for her. I love y'all. Mwah. Have a good night. Bye.